my friends. How are you? Happy Monday. Hopefully everyone had a great weekend. It's so good to be here today. I'm Beth Hanner, and this, my friends, is the Scentflirt show. So definitely pull on up a chair, come on in, come hang out with me. Super excited to be here as always with you guys, talking about my favorite subscription that we have. I'm gonna have to take my shoes off. I'm a little too tall for this. My favorite subscription that we have here at Pink Zebra, Scentflirt. So you guessed it, we're going to be unboxing this little box of goodies, and we're going to talk about all the things that are in it. We're going to even do a little bit of blending. We're going to do all of the things because that's what we do here at Pink Zebra Home. If in fact you are new to us here at Pink Zebra, I'm going to welcome you on in. So come on into the room. I can get it, I think. Hold tight just a second. Yeah, I could get it right there. There we go. I got it. Yeah, thank you. Hi, good to see you. Let me know if you are new. I always love it whenever I have new people that are tuning in that have never been a part of our show before or never seen our product before. This is actually probably the best show to be a part of because you get to experience all of these amazing products I'm going to pull out of this box. And if you're not a part of Scentflirt, you're going to see why you need to be here in just a second. So I'm going to give it just a few minutes before we dig into this box. I absolutely love this show. It's my favorite, and this is my favorite subscription. So we're going to talk about it. I'm going to welcome you on in. Hi, Cammie. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Sandy. Hello, everyone. It looks like we've got people filtering in from the TikTok today. Hello, Sherry B. How are you? Over there on the Book of Faces. Hi, Victoria. Hi, Shayna. Hi, Amy. Good to see you guys today. Good to see everyone. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for the sweet roses. You're so kind. Hi, Kiki. How are you today? Good to see you. I'm going to move this pretty little number over here for a second. Good to see everyone. Hello, Victoria. Did y'all have a good weekend? Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. I spent my weekend at the rodeo seeing the old Dwight Yoakam. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what. Before we dive right on into this box, that Mr. Yoakam, he still has it at the age of 69. That was an incredible concert. It's like, gosh darn it. Such a wonderful show. Definitely one of those that, like, it was great. Thank you for that. I know, he was wonderful. He was so wonderful. Even pulled out his two Elvis cover songs. He pulled those out, and it was just really, really great. So yes, you're in love with that pink simmer pot. Oh, we're going to talk about this here in a little bit because it's still available and it is definitely adorable. We're going to definitely talk about it. Like I said, I want to welcome everyone on into the room. Hello. It's good to see you too, Selena. Yeah, we saw Dwight. We did Saturday night. We walked away from that, and I said to my husband, I said, did you realize that we just saw Legend? And he's like, well, yeah. And I was like, that was insane. It was so good. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Sarah. Good to see you guys today. All right. So before we get started, I do want to introduce your newbie on Scentflirt. Barbara, welcome on in. Rodeo was fantastic. Thank you for tight Dwight. Yep, he did. He had on some tight jeans. Absolutely did. We had really great seats. Kojo's not till the end of the month, so he's the very last day. I'm really excited about him too. All right, so I do want to welcome y'all in. If, I haven't seen anyone #newbie yet. If you are brand new to Pink Zebra, I definitely want you to let me know in the comments. I always love it whenever I have new people hop on. And just kind of so that I know who I'm talking to. I want to introduce who we are, what we do. Here at Pink Zebra Home, we are kind of like your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance, right? So we have products ranging from odor eliminating to seasonal favorites to home decor pieces. You are welcome, Jennifer. That's exciting. You're going to hear me reference a sprinkle. So that is kind of like what I call the bread and butter of the company. The main, hurrah for how we fragrance our space. But then we don't stop there. So we also have a diffuser oil, which is our liquid fragrance line. We have a complete kitchen line. Welcome, Monique. I'm glad to see all y'all that are new. I love that. A kitchen line and even a bath line, right? So all of your spaces in your house, anywhere that you want to smell good, and including a perk would be to clean. however you do choose to do so, we've got you covered. And not only do we have you covered, our products are all, the Pink Zebra promise is that they're safe, right? Safe for your family, safe for your pets, which is very, very important, right? Your husband is a newbie. Well, welcome. Yay. We're just so excited that you're here today. It looks like I got Tanisha over on the Book of Faces is also new. That is exciting. So here at Pink Zebra Home, let's see. I am a newbie. I want to buy, but I don't understand the sprinkles and the games. Miss Brandy, first of all, welcome on in. If you are talking and referencing to games, you're probably talking to our amazing consultant base. They are the ones that do the games. I'm Beth, and I am here with Pink Zebra Home as our corporate. I work for corporate. So I am live every single day and always talking about headache-friendly fragrances. Stick around. We're going to talk about sprinkles. I'm actually going to pull some out of this box, and it'll make kind of sense as I do. But I always want to invite you on in. If, like I was just saying, if you are brand new to our products, we can fragrance it. We can fragrance it all in any way, shape, or form that you want. And then the best part about the company is that what's inside this box, this is well, there's a lot of things that are great, but this is called Scentflirt, right? So this show is actually dedicated to this cute little sweet smelling pink box, right? That everyone needs in their life. In fact, I just want you guys to see whatever platform you are watching from. I want you to give me, I like to call them the hallelujah hands. Give me one of these or give me a heart. A pink heart or some hallelujah hands if you are a Scentflirt subscriber, and then you get to see how many people are truly a part of this amazing subscription box that we have here. Okay. All right. So what Scentflirt is it's a subscription that comes to your doorstep every single day, every single month. I always want to say that. It would be nice if it came every single day, every single month. And it is curated for you, for the lover of fragrance products, right? So it's all kinds of exciting stuff in this box. It's always more than what you pay. And it's exciting, never before seen items, right? So limited. I also call it Cool Kids Club, right? Some days it's every day at my house. Okay, so see Corey. All right, I have somebody in the comments saying, well, it's every day at my house that it comes. That's awesome. So you always get more than what you pay. And it's, once you've been a part of this subscription club for 6 months, right? So once you've bought this box 6 months in a row, then you're going to get a 5% discount on all fragrance items, which is a perk, right? To being a part of Scentflirt. In addition to that, you also have access to purchase exclusive items, right? That nobody's ever seen before. So if I'm in Scentflirt, I can buy things nobody else can. And if once I'm in for 6 months, then I get a discount on all these amazing things that we're going to talk about, like sprinkles, right? So that happens to be a carton of water lily and melon, right? So I get to buy things like this at a 5% discount, right? So there's multiple perks to being a part of it too. You get to see things before anyone else does. It's just absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually open up, this is the February box. So what I want to tell you guys is if you were a subscriber in February, that is what I'm going to be opening up. So it's not the March box. March box won't be shipping until the 25th of the month. Okay. So then if you're just a little bit curious, like I said, what we're going to do is we're going to open this on up. So you're going to get to see everything that is in this. So if you were a subscriber in February, that's what this is. And you'll just kind of get to experience it as I'm opening it, which is a lot of fun, right? Looks like a lot of people are tuning in. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you today. Hi, Victoria. Good to see you too. Pink Zebra should look Scentflirt subscription. Ooh, okay. Give those ideas and feedback. Me and my hubby, says Deb. Look at all of these people that are subscribers to Scentflirt. See? You definitely need to do it if you're not already. I'm just saying. All right? Okay. So we are going to pull open and actually pull all the guts out of this, and we're going to talk about it. Every single time that you get your Scentflirt box, you're going to get something in it like this. What you want to do is you want to scan the QR code with your camera, okay? And then it's going to tell you about your box, which is kind of nice. So scan this, and then it's going to take you to the actual site where you would want to order anyways, and it's going to tell you exactly what is in your box and the theme of it. So fun little flyer and such. Definitely want to scan that so that you know what's in your box. And on the very back, there's also an option to refer a friend, right? So if you know somebody that is a lover of home fragrance, definitely scan this, keep this. It has purpose, right? All right. Your son tried to buy this for you the other day. Oh my goodness. Exciting. Exciting. That is so awesome. Yes. Sign up today. Absolutely. Yes, definitely. All right. If you have questions on signing up, definitely drop those down in the comments. All right. So you always have guts. We're going to throw this away. That's not exciting. All right. Now we're going to pull out what's in here. Okay. So I'm going to lay it all out so that y'all can see it. And again, we're going to talk about each and every single one of these fragrances as we pull them out. Okay, so first up, this is a bag of sprinkles. Again, here at Pink Zebra Home, we have sprinkles. Like I was referencing at the very beginning, sprinkles are our tiny little wax melt made from a soft soy wax right out here in the warehouse in Sugar Land, Texas. So this is a bag of sprinkles. It's a 3.75 ounce bag, right? It's going to warrant you 94 hours of fragrance time. What? 96, not 94, 384, 96 hours of fragrance time in this one little bag, right? So just 3 scoops in your warmer, and that is our recommended amount of sprinkles, and you're good to go, okay? So we're going to talk about it. Simply Lemon, notes of Meyer lemon, sparkling citrus, and clean burst. It's fun, and then you also notice too there's a little hole that is right there, so you're able to actually smell the fragrance. If you're interested in it, you'll be able to smell it. Oh my gosh, that is such a good fragrance. All right, so there's your first one. I'm going to set this over here, and we'll pull out of there. There we go. This is for later, so I'm going to be putting bags of sprinkles in that. So if you place orders today on live, you're going to have a good chance at some of these blending bags, because I do have blends today. All right, next up, let's see what else we got up in here. This is one of my absolute favorite fragrances ever. Hi, Brooke. Good to see you today. I love it. Danny has 8 Scentflirts. Oh my gosh, Danny, that's insane. That is a lot of Scentflirts. You must really love Scentflirt. The sale going on is really good right now. Definitely. Hi, Jen. Good to see you today. Hi, Stacy. I'm so glad y'all are here. All right, pink pineapple. This is like, I call this the smell of summer. Who loves pink pineapple? Let me tell you, it's amazing. This is one of the best fragrances that we've ever had. So pink pineapple, fragrance notes are fresh pineapple, mango, and coconut, right? So this is like, when this originally came out, it was a Paisley pick. I'm going to talk about that here in just a second. But this was in the Paisley pick format when it first launched. And that's kind of what, Pink Zebra calls that. That's our monthly fragrance that comes out every single month. And so it's kind of a great way to test fragrances to see how y'all would love them. And this happened to be one of the best selling fragrances we've ever had. So it is officially part of the line. Pink pineapple. You will absolutely love it. If you're a lover of coconut, I love it. So are these in the box? Yes, ma'am. These are all in the February box. That's what I'm opening up, is the February box. So pink pineapple, simply lemon. Okay, we're gonna keep digging in. All right, for those of us that watched PZTV last week, you got to see this absolutely launch. This is why it's a huge perk to being a part of Scentflirt. Let me just tell you, it better operate. All right, the bottom of this bag is not one to cooperate. So this bag that I have here in my hand is Vanilla Teas, all right? So Vanilla Teas, I'm just saying, Vanilla Teas launched, was available for purchase, and it sold out in an instant on PZTV. So if you received Scentflirt in February, then you kind of got that sneak peek of what's to come, right? So it's exciting because you already knew that you loved it if you received it. Fragrance notes are sweet vanilla, pear, and gardenia. And again, pink pineapple is fresh pineapple, mango, and coconut, right? Fantastic. Aisha, definitely sign up. It's an incredible, incredible box. It really is. I love it so much. So Vanilla Teas, have been using this in my bedroom, and I'm absolutely in love with this fragrance. It is romantic. It's the perfect balance of floral and fruit. It's just everything. Fragrance notes, again, sweet vanilla, pear, and gardenia. Absolutely fantastic fragrance, right? So Vanilla Teas is your third fragrance. So far, I also want to call out, I do get this question quite a bit. Vanilla Teas is your favorite. It is definitely one of mine too. I love it so much. Is that the cost of the box today is if you did a 6-month subscription, which is, I'm going to tell you, explain why you want to do that. It's $35 plus some change. What I have here, I'm not done. And what I have here in front of me is $33 in front of me. Okay. So I just want you guys to see the value already. We're almost to the value of the cost and we're not even done. Right. So definitely a value, right? Genesis said, I used to sell it. Awesome, Genesis. Well, you should consider coming back to us. We would love to have you back. You know how amazing the products are then. Hi, Violet. All right, so those 3 bags so far. We're not done, my friends. We're going to pull out another bag. All right, this was a sneak peek. Vanilla cotton. Who loved this one? We're going to do some blending with this here in a little bit. Notes of cozy cotton, pink peony, and Madagascar vanilla. This is really romantic. A really, really pretty fragrance. I'm excited to do some blends with this one. I have a couple that I'm really, really pumped with. And I'm noticing too that we have a peony, our second note is peony on here. This would be really, really fun. I know. Okay. I knew that I would have some questions. People are like, when are they coming out in a carton? All right. Well, I can't answer that. You know, just saying, but maybe soon. Okay. Right. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you today. Hi, Sierra. Good to see you too. Yeah. Vanilla cotton. Oh, love that one so much. I'm excited to blend that one. We're going to do that here in a second. All right. So far, it looks like on the TikTok, it's kind of hard to see all of them, but over here, I've got them all lined out. All right, so you got 4 bags of sprinkles. Again, remember I said that's the bread and butter of the company. Okay, so somebody that was asking about sprinkles, this is what I'm talking about. So again, Simply Lemon, vanilla teas, pink pineapple, vanilla coconut. And then we had one more fragrance. Again, I was talking and referencing that pink pineapple, when it officially came out as a paisley pick. Right? So that means that it was kind of a way for Pink Zebra to say, is this going to work? Do we love it? You know, what do our consultants think? What do our customers think of this fragrance? And you guys loved it. Well, I'm going to tell you that I think pink pineapple has been trumped with the top seller. I think Royal Rouge officially took the cake. So this is the paisley pick for the month of March. This sold out in 7 minutes flat on Sunday. So a week ago, last is when it launched on the 1st of March. Always launches on the 1st of the month. Royal Rouge. And yes, it will be restocking very soon. Fingers crossed for probably later this week. Stay tuned. We do have more coming. Why do you need this fragrance? Well, if you're in Scentflirt, you know how awesome it is. Fantastic. So this has fragrance notes of saffron spice, golden amber, and velvet cedarwood. So this is a one-use sample. In your Scentflirt box, Teresa says, I need this in a barrel. I know. It is so pretty. I put it in my office this morning. And it's just bougie. You know what I'm saying? It's elevated and all of the things. Yes, Royal Rouge is amazing. So this here, the oil is even better. I bet it's stronger. I do. So this is actually an inspired fragrance. If you're familiar with the fragrance Baccarat Rouge, that's what this is inspired by. So just think, you know, if you've fallen in love with the actual perfume, then using this fragrance, and it comes out in 2 formats, sprinkles in a bag, and then as well as a diffuser oil, which is our liquid fragrance line. That is my favorite, that I absolutely love. I know a lot of you love it too. So hi, Sarah, I'm good today. Good to see y'all. Yay. Good. Yes. So fantastic fragrance right there. Absolutely wonderful. Love it. Royal Rouge will be restocking, and because of its popularity, it did sell out really fast. So I'm the messenger here. Y'all loved it. So take it from me. If you haven't smelled it, it smells amazing. And I think it would be one of those that could go, it's definitely a little bit more feminine, but it also could be masculine as well. And I almost feel like this exact fragrance could be a little bit of a unisex fragrance. Now I think that they have one for, correct me if I'm wrong. If anyone knows, correct me. But I think they have one for men and they have one for women. But even the woman fragrance, because of the saffron, the amber, I mean, a lot of that could go a couple different ways. So it's just a beautiful fragrance. Trust me on that. It's very, very good. And we're not done, right? We're definitely, let's see here. I'm just making sure I'm not missing out on any questions. Well, good morning. Good morning. Okie dokie. Yeah, it should tell everyone something. Yeah, 7 minutes. Isn't that fast? That's crazy, right? Everybody loved it. Last but not least, and I am going to talk a lot about this product or this line today. It's called Royal Rouge, right? All right, so this is Midnight Ice Air Care Plus, and it's everything. It smells so good, right? So what this is this is an odor neutralizing spray. So here at Pink Zebra Home, we have what we call an Air Care Plus line. If you're familiar with it, this is like a if you know, you know, right? If you've ever hung out with me before, I talk about our amazing, incredible English Bulldog that is older. He's 12 and a half. And I have to use this quite a bit in my home because of him. Midnight Ice Air Care Plus, not necessarily just this fragrance, but our entire line. Yes, it is such a good line. So what it does is this is a true technology. So you will see that we have here, and actually I'm going to do some blending with some of our air cares here in a little bit. Coastal Cotton Air Care Plus. This is a great one. So this has that air care technology that is an odor eliminating. So it's going to remove things that you don't want to smell, right? My Bulldog, I love him. I don't want to smell him, right? So I might use this as an odor eliminating spray. I'll tell you what else I love this for. So the fragrance is Midnight Ice Air Care. So brand new fragrance alert. If you haven't seen it, smelled it, I'm going to tell you right now, it's wonderful. Notes of cool citrus, fresh ozone, and sleek woods. It is a masculine fragrance. It's a little bit, I would say, I mean, it's manly, but it's perfect. And it's going to remove the odor. So what I love to use, I actually have the raspberry one that I use all the time to give you an idea. Obviously, if you cook something in the kitchen, you don't want to smell it. If my dog's in my living room, I don't want to smell him. My trash can. So here in Houston, it's hot, okay? Sometimes you put your trash in your outside trash can and then it takes a couple days before the trash guys come. I sometimes will spray down my trash can with this, a little bit of this in there. It's got that odor eliminating technology and my trash can doesn't stink. I use it on my regular trash cans too. I've used it in anywhere, my kids' rooms, anywhere that you don't want to, bathrooms, that's another prime area. We also have it available in multiple different ways. So like I was saying at the very beginning, you find a fragrance that you love, that you fall in love with, and then you buy it in all the different formats. So what I would do is I talk about this all the time. Diffuser oil is another way another one of my loves. So all of our air care, a lot of them come in a diffuser oil as well. Use it in a wall hug, I love that it does the trick, right? And it definitely does the trick. So our air care line, it's like no other. You love it because it's manly. Yes, absolutely. Best part of the box. Yes, I would have to agree. I would have to agree with you. So what questions do you guys have? Look at this, right? So 4 bags of sprinkles. Okay, that's going to be a retail of $44 at least. Just saying. So you're already, and then you get your Royal Rouge, okay? And then you get your odor eliminating spray. This is a little bit larger than a typical room spray. So this is 4.5 ounces. You need this scent? Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully you guys will be really happy soon. Is there a new warmer deal coming? Not so right now we're going to talk about that here in just a second, the warmer that is on special. So definitely, yes, so good. Yes, lots of good stuff. Is the spray on the site? So this exact fragrance, no ma'am. This is not available just yet, and then the vanilla cotton is not available, and Royal Rouge is getting ready to restock. Okay, so stay tuned, right? It's going to be coming very, very soon. But there are other fragrances that are available on the site, so take a look and see. I would say, one of my favorites is the Coastal Cotton Air Care Plus. Cinnamon Vanilla is really nice too in this. They all work exactly the same, and they're going to, put a little bit of odor into the air, take the odor out of the air. And I think that's what draws me in is that, it's wonderful to put the fragrance into the air, but when it doubles up as a fragrance and an odor eliminator, that is definitely the best, right? So let's see here. It's like the Black Ice Tree air freshener for your cars. You know what? That's a great comparison. I never thought about it that way. I do think it smells similar to that for sure. I could see where you're getting that. Definitely. All right. Hi, Austin. Good to see you today. You love the cinnamon vanilla. I do too. I think the cinnamon vanilla is probably one of my favorites. I just like it. It's a subtle cinnamon. So there's all different kinds of air care on the actual site. So if that's where you're watching from, you'll be able to watch and shop. As a matter of fact, there's also some awesome things going down on that site right now. Cough, cough, carton sale, anyone? Just saying. Head on over. All right. What we're going to do is we're going to do some blends. The first one that I'm going to give you, we're going to take this vanilla cotton and we're going to blend it up. Okay. So I also want to call out too that there's many benefits to being a part of Scentflirt. One of the main benefits too is that you're going to get that 5% discount once you've been a part of it for 6 months. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you are thinking about joining today or doing it, I want to encourage you to do so because this beauty right here is actually could be yours for free if you decide to join and do a 6-month subscription. Yes, you got that right. Free. Free, right? So, all you would be paying today, this is absolutely stunning, this simmer pot is. It's called the Pink Waves Simmer Pot. If you join and do a 6-month subscription, you're going to pay $35 plus some change, and you get this for free. This is, I want to say, going to maybe last till tomorrow, maybe at best. It is sold out almost. So if it's one that you've had your eye on, I definitely wouldn't wait because you get it for free if you join Scentflirt. This is the Pink Waves LED Simmer Pot. The only way to get it would be to purchase Scentflirt. This is glass right here. Okay. This is a ceramic dish. Okay. So your sprinkles are going to set in there and it heats with a hot plate. When you turn this on, this actually warms up and then all of the, this lights up, right? So instead of having the red indicator light on the very back, then this is actually going to, it's going to glow, right? So this is really, really pretty. Do you have to do the 6 months? Yes, ma'am. You have to do a 6-month subscription to be able to get this for free. Yes. Great questions though. All right. We're going to start blending. I'm going to give you guys some blends. And the first one I'm going to give you, we're going to use this vanilla cotton. So I have not blended with this until now. So I'm excited. So let's see what we come up with, my friends. All right, vanilla cotton, cozy cotton, pink peony, and Madagascar vanilla are your fragrance notes. What I think I love the most, and I'm not exactly sure if anyone is brand new to Pink Zebra, but if you are, I love to blend, right? That is my thing, and that is what makes us unique. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to curate a recipe with this fragrance. We're going to, oh my goodness, that smells amazing. We're going to pull out 2 other fragrances. So I'm going to pull out some Coastal Cotton Air Care Plus that is right here. So that air care line I was just talking about, this is one of those as well. Notes of turquoise waves, cozy linen, and warm breeze. You'll notice that this is a larger size. Here at Pink Zebra Home, we have 2 different sizes. 16-ounce carton. This is going to give you 384 hours of fragrance time. And then this here is going to give you 96. Do I have a link to join? No, ma'am. So, but if you head over to, if you're looking to join, if you head to pinkzebrahome.com, that's where you need to go to do so. If you need help, let us know and we are willing to help you. Not me, but Pink Zebra is moderating and they're willing to help you. Dana says, I have pumpkin bread and marshmallow fluff in your warmers. Oh, perfect. All right. So again, 16-ounce carton. When you fall in love with a fragrance, I'm just saying, buy it in a carton, right? So fantastic. So Coastal Cotton Air Care Plus. Okay. And then we're going to pull in, oh man, does that smell good? Some Fresh Air Care Plus. Fresh Air Care Plus, again, notes of fresh breeze, fruit, and green florals. This is still going to eliminate odors. I will say it would do a better job if it was 100% all air care because it has this fragrance in it that is not. It will still eliminate and do the trick. If you're blending in a bag like this, you want half your bag at least to be the Air Care Plus if you want to have the technology to eliminate the odor. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. If you order 2 Scentflirts, do you get 2 warmers? I can't answer that, Miss Sandy. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe Pink Zebra can help with that question. I'm not sure. I think that they need to be separate orders. So if you're going to do that, for sure. But I would say if you did 2 separate orders, you probably would be able to. Definitely. But keep in mind, that's also a 6 months subscription too. So many compliments. Definitely. Hi, Terry. Good to see you today. Good to see all y'all. Let's see here. You just blended pink lemonade with mango madness. Oh, yum. Heather says I have orange mango Mai Tai. Yeah, that is like this one of the smells of summer, isn't it? No blending board today. Today is just, you're going to have to write these down if you guys are interested in them. I do usually do a blending board at least once a week. That's about what I do. So we have the vault show coming up on Thursday. Thursday's that vault show. That's a fun one. If you've never been a part of that one before, definitely tune in for that. That's where we pull all the fragrances out of what we call the vault and we bring them back, right? Things that you've never seen before. Fun stuff, right? As a matter of fact, I'm just saying, there's some really good fragrances in the carton sale right now. Okay, that's incredible. Wow. Clean Sheets is what I'm calling this one. Clean Sheets. Notes of fresh air care, coastal cotton air care plus, and vanilla cotton. Fantastic. You're welcome, Sandy. Definitely. Definitely. All right, so we're going to go in one more time with some of this vanilla cotton. I have one more recipe I think that I want to use with that one here in a little bit. Fantastic fragrance. So I was just talking a little bit about that vault show. That's definitely one that you want to tune in for. It's definitely going to be fun. There will be actually two. There's going to be one at noon, and there's also going to be one at 6 p.m. So definitely want to tune in for that. So lots of fun stuff. All right. So that's going into somebody's package because I love you guys. It's going into somebody's package today, right? Clean Sheets. I love everything Clean Sheets. Yes, me too. It's the little things in life, right? Like fresh, clean sheets. Doesn't get any better than that. Just saying. All right, we're going to pull out some of that pink pineapple for this next blend. And again, remember, that's one of my absolute favorite fragrances. Love it so much. Pink pineapple is, like I call the orange mango Mai Tai is another one that smells like summer. Pink pineapple is absolute chef's kiss. So we're going to pull it out. And if you had Scentflirt delivered to your door, then you got to experience it in this format. We also have this one available in a carton of sprinkles, okay? So carton of sprinkles. This is a add a carton to cart kind of fragrance. Just saying. If there's anything that you do, definitely I will call out the ones. They're all good, but I will specifically let you know. I will be your personal suggester on this, and that's definitely one that you want a full carton of because it's fantastic. But we're going to use this bag. Man, these scissors are sharp. I gotta watch myself. All right, we're going to pull out this bag of pink pineapple. Notes of fresh pineapple, mango, and coconut. That's everything. That smells so good. Any pink pineapple lovers besides me in the house? Out of curiosity. Hi, Lauren. Anyone love it? Because I just think it's absolutely fantastic. It's a happy fragrance, and I think that's why I love it. It's like, how are you not happy when you smell it, right? The second fragrance we're going to pull out is this Simply Lemon. You love pink pineapple, Brooke? I do too. Gosh. Simply Lemon. This is like the brightest, most vibrant lemon fragrance that we have. If you like a good, fresh, I just cleaned my house, but maybe didn't clean my house type smell, this is what you need, okay? Meyer Lemon, Sparkling Citrus, Clean Burst. This is spot on clean house lemon smell. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't know if it's still on the site, but we had that available in a dish soap. Love it. Definitely need it in a dish soap. And then third fragrance that we're going to pull in is lemon sugar for this one. This is called Island Lemonade. Lemon sugar. Pineapple and juicy orange air care is a knockout. Ooh, I bet that's good. I bet that's really good. All right. So lemon sugar came out on a vault show. Fragrance notes are lemon zest, caramelized sugar, and honey butter. So we're going to blend the three of these together, and this is called Island Lemonade. Just a nice, hi Tiffany, a nice, beautiful tropical fragrance, something that I believe everybody would love, everybody would appreciate. You know, I think that's also the challenge too. And I don't know about you guys, but especially when it comes to my home, is that, you know, not everybody has the same sniffer, right? So we have different fragrances for different folks. So my kids, I live with, I have two teenage boys. Oh my goodness. I have two teenagers. My littlest just turned 13 on Friday. And I just cannot believe, Saturday, not Friday. And they have different needs, right? They have different fragrances that they like. And I think, well, thank you, Gail. I think that's what makes Pink Zebra so awesome, is that there's so many things to choose from. In addition to that, you can customize your own fragrance by blending, which is what I'm doing here. So yes, if you're not a subscriber, today we're talking about this incredible Scentflirt box. If you haven't experienced it, trust me, Scentflirt is definitely, you can definitely smell the honey. Yes, I can too, Lana. I can too. And I like that. I definitely like that. I think it's a nice twist kind of to the summer, to lemon a little bit. It has almost could take like on it like a bakery fragrance, this lemon sugar that I'm blending with. But I think when you pair it up with the pink pineapple and the Simply Lemon, then it just adds a little bit of sweetness to it. That's a really pretty nice blend. So Island Lemonade, this is going in somebody's package. Oh, your birthday was Saturday? Well, happy birthday. That's awesome. Hi, Holly. Good to see you today. All right. So Scentflirt, we were talking about perks to Scentflirt at the very beginning. Obviously, there's multiple different perks. You know, purchasing that 6-month subscription is going to get you, let's see, we're going to leave that one out here in just a second. A free warmer, right? So we all love free. This is absolutely beautiful. Also gets you access to exclusive shopping. So I want to pull in one of the cutest little simmer pots that we've ever had, that I think I've ever had. And this is a Scentflirt exclusive. So this is the Miss Chickadee simmer pot, and she's absolutely adorable, just in time for the Easter season, right? Or spring, whatever you prefer. The little lid comes off, right? What I think I love about her is, like, look at that vibrant yellow. This is something that once you join Scentflirt, you can purchase, right? It's a simmer pot. It has a bright yellow dish to hold all of your fragrance needs, heats with a hot plate, and then of course you see all the different holes along the top, okay? All right, so that is gonna be something that you can purchase. Yes, absolutely. You can purchase it if you were to join Scentflirt. So I think I like it too, because then if I want to take this off, then I have a functional simmer pot right there. Yeah. I mean, and you've got cute little scriggles, I don't know what you would call them, and polka dots. It's a beautiful spring color, so it's absolutely adorable for Easter. You could leave it on or actually leave it off. She also has a cute little pink bow. So this is the Miss Chickadee, and it's just an exclusive. It's kind of like what we call a perk for joining Scentflirt. All right, so we're gonna move in. I'm gonna move some more fragrances over, and I'm gonna do another blend with this lemon. I'm going to give you strawberry lemon cream is the next one that I'm going to give you. We're going to use the lemon for this one. And then I'm going to pull in some strawberry, fresh sweet strawberry for this next one. This is like a traditional strawberry, spot on strawberry shortcake smell. Notes of sweet strawberries, sun-kissed breeze, and juicy berry. Okay. So we're going to pull in some of that. And then we're going to blend some lemon in, and then we're going to blend some French vanilla. So I'm actually thinking I'm going to blend in this actual container, because I only have a small amount of this French vanilla left. That way you guys can see it. French vanilla, you can see how much I love it because I blend with it all the time. Notes are creamy vanilla, sweet cream, and white frosting. This is like the it fragrance. If you're looking to buy a fragrance that is a good blender, a good mixer, something that goes and pairs well with everything, this is like the perfect fragrance. So French vanilla, you can take it and blend it and make it like a gourmand fragrance, which is something you would want to eat. Here we're going to blend it in with some fruit fragrances. You can mix it in with, I've even done it with some romantic fragrances. Vanilla Rose is my favorite fragrance ever. I've done it with that. It's absolutely fantastic. So it's just one of those fragrances that just goes really well with everything. So that was French vanilla. So here I have this Simply Lemon is what I'm blending with. And again, this is definitely one, this is going to be a happy fragrance. We've got Simply Lemon, French vanilla, and sweet strawberry, fresh sweet strawberry in there. Absolutely wonderful. Wow, that smells good. Smells so good. I might put one extra scoop of strawberry in with that. All right, so yes, strawberry lemon cream is the name of this one. So, you know, this is probably what I would consider, obviously all of our fragrances are, they're safe for pets, safe for family members, safe for pets, the whole gamut. Pink Zebra promise, okay? What you're putting into your environment is safe for your furry friends and safe for your family. But I would say this is what I would call a safe blend. And what I mean by that is that I think a lot of times some of us are like not exactly sure, you know, what do I blend? How do I know it's going to smell good? This would be kind of along that line. Anytime I pair up, like I take French vanilla, and like I said, I could take it so many different ways. If you pair that with any fruit, it's going to work perfectly because it's just going to complement that fruit. If you pair it up with a food fragrance, it's going to complement that fruit. So this is a safe blend. So if you're somebody that it's hard to blend wrong, but sometimes, you know, I think that it could be like, you know, some people, they're like, if you just don't know, like if you're just starting out, that's what I'm saying, that this would be a great way to get experience. Oh yeah, that smells wonderful. With blending, just so that you know, okay, if I pair up French vanilla with a fruit fragrance, it's probably gonna work, right? Where we get kind of crazy is, and sometimes we do get crazy here blending, is when we start throwing in different fragrance notes that you're unsure of, you know, and sometimes that can be, I think maybe intimidating, but I don't want you to be intimidating, right? Yeah, definitely. I don't want you to be intimidated by that because it's definitely the best part about Pink Zebra. So you love blending. Yeah, you do. And I could see too, Andrea, you're a part of our community. And a lot of times I think people that are very brand new to Pink Zebra, they may not have experienced that before. That might be something that they aren't, you know, maybe we're unsure of, or just maybe brand new and not know kind of what pairs up. And so that definitely speaks to those people for sure. But I'm like you, I definitely love it. And I think that, you know, it's kind of like you're the masterpiece of your own design type thing, right? You're the person that is behind it. So you can't, if you love it, that's what's important. All right, we're gonna, oh golly, I love this next one. We're gonna make sun-washed jeans for this next one. All right, so I'm gonna pull in some Simply Lemon for this next one, and then some stone-washed denim. Anyone a lover of fresh, clean fragrances? Let's see, I blended and I'm like, is this good? Yeah, Martha, absolutely. Stonewashed denim, notes of fresh laundry, juniper, and warm woods. Fantastic. Julie, I hope you do too. Love this fragrance so much. This is a fantastic fragrance. This was a return. I called this an OG fragrance. So I actually, when I started with Pink Zebra 13 years ago, this was in the line and it's fantastic. So if you're a lover of fresh, stone-washed denim, all right, I'm giving you suggestions. This is one that you want to buy. You definitely want to buy. Sun-washed jeans, Simply Lemon, stone-washed denim, and some fresh air care. Stone-washed denim, Cali Boy, and Lumberjack. Ooh, I bet that smells really good, Teresa. I do. Yeah, and I agree. Best part about Scentflirt, though, you know, my mother is a prime example of this. Blending is your favorite. See, yes. And she said, you know, by joining Scentflirt and by experiencing all these fragrances, she's like, I never would have tried some of them had I not have received it in my monthly box, right? My monthly Scentflirt box. And she said that on multiple occasions. So if you're somebody that's like, I'm not exactly sure how I feel about Scentflirt for that reason, rest assured that I think it's a way to try things without a full-on commitment, if you know what I mean. So you try Scentflirt. Scentflirt boxes have been absolutely amazing. And they're curated for the season too. So we're going to send you fragrances that are probably a little bit more seasonal, hands down more seasonal than what you would see in the winter months, right? Because I think typically right now we're all kind of, and I mean, I like fragrances like apple pie, marshmallow, all of that, all the above. Those are my thing, right? But I also love fresh fragrances. I like bananas. I like pineapples. I like all of that right now. So typically your box is going to be curated a little bit more to the season. Nope, I didn't do any sneak peeks on Scentflirt. I did do the unboxing, Miss Nicole, if you missed that. And that was the unboxing for the month of February. So if you were a member of Scentflirt in February, that's the box that I unboxed. So, and right now I'm just doing some blends. This is Sun-Washed Jeans. Perfect fragrance for somebody that likes a good clean fragrance. This is like, I just cleaned my house. That's wonderful. Look at that. Oh, it smells so good. Definitely one that you want. All right. That's a home run too. Okay, we're making some good ones today, my friends. So hello. Is anyone brand new to, you've never smelled Stonewashed Denim? Okay, I've got some new people up in here. I love that. Stonewashed Denim is definitely one of my faves. It's just a very, very fresh fragrance. It's not an overly strong, I mean, it does have, it's fresh laundry as your front note, but I think that the balance here is what I think I love the most about it. You want that one? I'll see what I can do. It is a good one. I like the juniper note that's in it. It's just, yes, I think that's what I love the most about this fragrance. But when you smell it, it's definitely something that I think it takes me back. Like, it's definitely a fragrance. Juniper was one that I used a lot as a little girl, like that fragrance note. And so it's definitely got something in it that really speaks to me. It's a very, very pretty fragrance. So if you've not smelled it, go grab it. Hi, Shayna. If I join today, will I get the February or March box? You'll get March, Miss Brandy. That's an excellent question. So if you are thinking, I got to join this, I got to get in on this, your box will ship by the 25th of March. I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. So it's, you know, it's kind of nice. Like, what is today, the 9th? Yeah. So it'll ship on the 25th. And that is all the goodies that are coming in the March box. And I've seen it, and it's really, 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 really good. They're really good lately. I'm telling you. All right. Next up, we're going to pull in some pink pineapple. I want to show you too a size comparison. So a few of you have asked about the different sizes and such that we have. This is a carton of sprinkles. You can see here, I've used it, right? And then this is the bag that actually came in. Isn't that cute? Scentflirt, right? So this is pink pineapple. It always serves you. If you're on shopping right now, you can see that we have an incredible, awesome carton sale going on right now on the site. Great prices on some of those amazing like throwback fragrances, like so great. So hurry on over and grab that. But if you have your eye on a carton, I would definitely, or if you fall in love with a fragrance, grab it in a carton, because you get four of these in this, okay? 4 bags to a carton, $11.36. So this would be $44 because that's how much wax, if you think about it, but it's not, it's 36. So it's a deal to get yourself a carton. Hopefully I got that across. All right, so we're gonna take some pink pineapple and we're gonna mix it in with some honeydew breeze. We're gonna make melon spritzer. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, so honeydew breeze has notes of golden melon, sugared citrus, and sea salt breeze. And then we're gonna pull in some watermelon kiwi. Fragrance notes are juicy watermelon, kiwi, and fizzy orange. Hey there, Diva Kimberly, how are you? Good to see you today. All right, so 3 fragrances. So honeydew breeze. Will you get the box that I just opened? No, ma'am. So if you sign up today, you're gonna get March's box. And we don't know, well, I know what's in it, but I haven't unleashed that just yet, okay? Hopefully that makes sense. But Stephanie, if you do Scentflirt today, you still have access to get this for free. Do a 6-month subscription, please. Do yourself a favor. This is beautiful. Lights up. It's such a stunning simmer pot. Absolutely fantastic, right? Yeah, you're gonna have to try it. It's fresh and clean. It is fresh and clean, Christina. I agree with you. Yeah, you're welcome. Hi, Bree. Good to see you guys today. Thank you all for joining me today. I just love it when you guys just make my job so fun and so awesome. Give me a second to take a drink of water. You get one too. Hold tight. All right, melon spritzer. So if you like bright, happy fragrances, this one's for you. All right, pink pineapple. So we're pulling in the pink pineapple for this. And then we're gonna pull in some honeydew breeze and then watermelon kiwi. If you are a lover, again, of bright, happy fragrances, this is gonna be all you right here. Thank you, Pink Zebra Home. So Pink Zebra Home is actually sharing too that it's carton craze, right? Going on for the next 3 days. So if you missed it, go get it. There's some really good ones over there, I'm just saying. I saw some that I hadn't seen in a long time. I was like, what? What is that? So fantastic. How do you order the blends? So the best way to order the blends is, Brandy, is that you would need to go, if you go over to the site, that's where the place where you order, you'd have to order a bag of each to blend these. That's how you do it here. So if you had, you'd have to head off of the platform that you're on right now and over to where you would order. It looks like, I'm sure Pink Zebra Home could give you that site if you're interested. Hi, Miss Phyllis. This is nice and fresh. I love it. Like, this is really good. I really enjoy this Honeydew Breeze. We put so many incredible fragrances in the line, and occasionally a fragrance I'm like, wow, I forgot about that one. This is one of those fragrances. So notes of golden melon, sugared citrus, and sea salt breeze. Fantastic blend. Absolutely fantastic. All right. We're going to go around again. So this is Melon Spritzer. Again, fun fragrance. All right. Anyone have any questions while we're talking Scentflirt? We're talking all the things that came in the box. What questions do you have for me? I want to answer those. Always happy to answer you guys' questions if you have them. Just making sure we're not missing out. Phyllis, it has been a long time. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing really well. All right, I'm going to put the rest of this pink pineapple into this carton because that's what we do here. They're a little easier to blend, in my opinion, from the carton. So you'll see me do that quite a bit. So that's the rest of my pink pineapple. So we're going to leave it out and make another blend with that. So I'm actually going to swap out the Honeydew Breeze for this one. And we're going to pull in some, let's see here, Mango Madness for this next one. I want to tell you kind of how I came up with this blend. Mango Madness. All right, so with this one, you'll notice I know a lot of you have questions on blending. You can see here your fragrance note. The front note is mango, followed by some iced lemonade and some sugared orange. Same as this, fresh pineapple, mango, and coconut. I knew the two of these would pair beautifully together. And the third fragrance we're gonna pair in is this watermelon kiwi. Jordan, I see that you had a question. Hold tight just a second. It says I'm not eligible to participate in the sample program. All right, if you are questioning the sample program, please comment customers or call customer service if you know that you've never received one, and we will make that right, because that is definitely a way to try it. We can see you. Okay. All right. Definitely. Yes. You love the chick. Absolutely. Can I show the February box again? Absolutely. I can. Absolutely. Except for I blended with some of it. So we had a total of 4 bags: vanilla teas, vanilla cotton, simply lemon, and pink pineapple. So 4 bags. Okay. Two extremely exciting fragrances: vanilla teas and vanilla cotton, pink pineapple, simply lemon. Fantastic fragrances. In addition to that, we also had a Royal Rouge sample. If you haven't experienced this, definitely go grab it when it becomes a restock, hopefully later this week. And Midnight Ice Air Care Plus. Fantastic fragrance right there, okay? So very, very big value, awesome value. If you didn't see it at the very beginning, definitely. So hopefully that helps you, Miss Nicole. And that's the February box that came out. So it was, it was a really, really popular one. Y'all have been loving it. All right, so this is called Tropical Punch. Vanilla teas and vanilla cotton and sunshine breeze. Ooh, I bet that is good. I definitely bet it is. Hi, Austin. All right. Okay, keep those questions coming. Again, Mango Madness, really pretty. We're going to start with some pink pineapple. Then we're going in with some watermelon kiwi. Did anyone grab anything from the sale yet? What have you guys grabbed? Some of those cards are like $31. Pool party, $18, my friends. Crazy. Craziness. Yes, it's really good. That's fun. Tropical Punch, pink pineapple, mango madness, and watermelon kiwi. Fantastic, right? Very, very bright fragrance. Very fun. All right, we're going to blend up next with some of that vanilla cotton and vanilla teas. I'm going to pull in those 2 fragrances. We haven't talked about those yet. Both of those came in the box, and both of them are absolutely beautiful. I'm going to turn the page on you a little bit and talk more romantic fragrances. These are kind of more bright fragrances that I just gave you, bright recipes. You know, I think I love all different kinds of fragrances that we have here at Pink Zebra Home, but sometimes in my, like in my bedroom, for example, I might want to put something that is a little bit, maybe not as in your face bright, if that, like what I just did, like maybe not so fruity. I would definitely do the 2 of these together. So we're going to do a blend of the 2 of these. This is Vanilla Teas, has notes again of sweet vanilla, pear, and gardenia. I have not blended this. Hi, Kaylee. I've not blended this yet, so I'm really excited to see how it blends this other vanilla cotton with the vanilla teas. I want to see what it does with it. So vanilla cotton, again, fantastic fragrance. Notes are cozy cotton, pink peony, and Madagascar vanilla. We're going to take and blend the two of these together. I don't have a name for this one. So this one would be one that you would want to name. All right, so you need to name this one. Hi, Lori. Good to see you. Lena said, I placed an order this morning. I'm one carton away from hitting your quick start. Well, congratulations. That's exciting. All right, I'm really thinking this is going to be fantastic. So I took the vanilla note. It's at the end of the vanilla cotton, and then I paired up this has got gardenia, vanilla, pear, and peony, and it's going to be perfect. I'm telling you right now. We're going to see what happens. This Vanilla Tease is in my bedroom, and I loved it. It smells so good. If I cancel my 1 month and I go to 6 months, does it mean I have to start over again? No, ma'am. Linda, that is a fantastic question. So Linda said, right now I have a 6-month subscription. If I cancel that, can I go to it? Or I have a 1 month, but she's been at least 6 months. If I cancel that, can I get a 6-month subscription? And do I lose my discount? The answer is no. You retain that. Okay. So for clarity, if you go from 1 month, you've been in at least 6 months, and you go directly to 6-month subscription, you automatically lock in that 5% discount. So anyone that joins today that does a 6-month subscription immediately gets a 5% discount. What? All right. So let me paint you a little bit prettier of a picture. That carton sale that we're talking about. If you go over and you join Scentflirt right now, you're going to get and do a 6-month subscription. You're going to get this for free. You're going to also get your 5% discount, and then you take that and you put it on the cartons. What? Okay, that was a really great idea, right? You get all this, and so then you get a little bit of better deals. So just saying. Do it. Do it. So, and yes, and so the carton sale is going to go through March 12th, FYI. Yep. Great questions, my friend. Vanilla Tease is your new favorite? My daughter mixed, let's see. Miss Tammy said, I mixed some Vanilla Tease, some vanilla cotton, and French vanilla. I bet that does smell good. I bet that smells wonderful. My daughter mixed raspberry, radiant raspberry and amaretto and named it Pink Flamingo. Shadow, throw in a little bit of pink pineapple to that and see what happens. Hi, Beth. Okay, that's perfection right there. That is so pretty. So Vanilla Tease and vanilla cotton. Yep. That's working for me. All right, so we're going to do a little bit more. All right, and then I'm going to add in some more of this Vanilla Tease. Hello. Yeah, that is a cute name. I love it. Naming, all right, I can come up with recipes all day long and give them to you guys, but if you've hung out with me for any amount of time, naming them is not my forte. Occasionally, but usually not. That's wonderful. Try that one. Definitely make that one. That smells good. These are going in packages too, by the way. When you place orders, these are going in your packages. It's awesome, right? We love it because I like you guys. We're going to leave this Vanilla Tease out, and we're going to make another blend with this. Again, I don't have a name for this one, but this one, we're going to pull in some Moment of Calm for. Moment of Calm, okay? Oh, wow. All right, that smells so good. Moment of Calm. So this is a inspired fragrance to Sol de Janeiro. If you love Sol de Janeiro, you know what I'm talking about. You will love this. Notes are salted pistachio, pink jasmine, and sun-warmed tonka. This is perfection. If you've never smelled it before, it's definitely a must. So we're going to take some of this Vanilla Tease, and we're going to mix in with the Moment of Calm. This is going to give you 2 feminine fragrances, definitely 2 fantastic ones. Geraldine said she got a bag last week. Ooh, good. Hi, Kiki. I'll try. I'll definitely try. I'm going to be doing a lot of them today, so there's a good chance, and especially with that carton sale going on, just saying. There's 3 scoops of Moment of Calm, and then we're going to go in with 3 scoops of Vanilla Tease, and then we're going to shake it, okay? We're going to shake it. See what happens. So you'll have to name this one if you do it, all right? Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, that's so pretty. I love it. All right, so Vanilla Tease and Moment of Calm. This is a must make. Definitely make this one. You'll have to name it. Whatever you decide is perfect, and by all means, you add your name to it, and it's perfect in my opinion. So definitely, we're going to use the rest of that Vanilla Tease. I think you could easily go equal parts. I just went a little heavier on the Vanilla Tease with this one. only because I want to pull a little bit more of that pear out. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to do. So, I mean, it's the beautiful part about blending is that, like I said, you're the maker of your own masterpiece. Teasing Moments, that's cute. I like that too. That's a cute little name. Definitely fun. All right. That was fun. All right, so that is the extent of my blending today, my friends. All right, we're going to talk about Scentflirt freebie. When you join, I'm just curious, has anyone taken the leap? Who's done it? Who's wanting to join? Pink Pineapple Limited or Seasonal. Pink Pineapple is actually, I believe, signature, Miss Laura. So it will not go away. How many tablespoons? That is an excellent, excellent question, KG. All right, so KG's asking about us, about using our wax. So KG, we actually test our wax sprinkles in the field. So we have a group of consultants that test it. And in order to go into the line, it actually has to pass a series of things, right? So first of all, it has to throw the fragrance 20 feet. Okay, so in order for it to even make it into the line, you have to be able to smell it 20 feet away, okay? It also is tested over the course of 3 8-hour days, so a total of 24 hours. It has to last, so it goes every single day, it'll go for 8 hours, and it has to be able to last over the course of that time frame. The fragrance needs to be stick around. So to give you an answer, 3 scoops, okay, and a scoop is like this, or the equivalent of 3 tablespoons is going to last you a minimum of 24 hours, right? And if it does not, it won't make it to the sales floor, okay? Hi, good to see you. So hopefully that answers you. But a lot of our fragrances last me much longer than that. And I know a lot of you could probably attest to that as well, but that's a great question. Yeah. Hi, Marissa, what's up? How are you? Good to see you today. All right. What other questions do y'all have? What are your recommendations for houses with very large open spaces? Tasha, I will tell you that I lean more towards the cleaner fragrances. I feel like they have a stronger smell to them. I will say though that there are some fruits that have a good smell to them. If you have vaulted ceilings, all right, so that 20-foot rule, if your space is larger than 20 feet, 20 by 20, you need at least a warmer per 20 by 20. Okay. To give you an example, I have 2 warmers in my living room. Okay. Cause I have a really big living room. I also have 2 in my kitchen. Okay. Cause I want it to be strong. We have a really, really, really high space in my, living room. Very, very, elevated. Okay. That being said, I like strong. So, Pink Pineapple works really well in my home. Anything with citrus works really well. Cherry fragrances, fruit fragrances. Yes. So Geraldine says diffusers work really well. So I love to utilize, the sprinkles. Hi Floyd, good to see you. I'm having a great day. In addition to that, I also like to complement, other products with the sprinkles. So this right here, this little, powerful little dude is my absolute favorite. If you've tried one of these, okay, then if you have not tried one, you need to, okay? So this is going to utilize our diffuser oil. I feel like, and I've said this all the time, hey Bev, what's up? How close are we to the 25? We're getting there, Bev, hopefully really soon. You take this part out. This is a wall plug. It's a wall plug-in, but it's called a wall hug. Okay, hugging your wall. That part right there actually fits any outlet. It has an on-off switch on the bottom, and then this glass part, right, is where you're going to add in your favorite liquid fragrance. Okay, which this is hibiscus watermelon. It was a very, very popular fragrance, but I just wanted you guys to see. Thank you for that. And then so it's going to sit inside of this glass vial. This is what heats it, right? And then it just plugs into the wall. Also has a night light on the very bottom. Okay. Fantastic. And what I love about these is that when my fragrance in the sprinkle I feel like is fading, this picks up the slack. Pair that up as well. So a lot of you were asking, okay, how do I fill my large space? I have that in my house. Pair it up with the diffuser oil and the room spray and you will not be sorry. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've had people come to my home and I haven't been melting anything. And they're like, what do you have going on in here? And I'm like, I don't know, nothing. I'm not using anything today. Just because I either haven't put anything in or whatever the case is. My house always smells good because of Pink Zebra, right? And if you know, you know. So if you've not tried our stuff, let me encourage you. Today's your day. Okay. But what I would do if I were you is I would, to give it a test run, is I would definitely do the 6 month Scentflirt, because then you get this right here for free. So you have a way to, me too. See, I know I have like-minded people up in here. Yes. What scent do I recommend for the carton sale? Well, let me look. I'll just take a look. That's a really great sale too. If you've not seen that, just saying. I can tell you what's going fast. I'll tell you what's most popular. Do you want me to tell you that? I will tell you that because I can see it. We'll take just a second. Let me look. I will tell you what's moving. Because there was a lot on that sale today. I cannot believe it. It's so crazy. And some of those fragrances, oh my gosh, incredible. Like really, really good. What is today? Today is the 9th. Hold tight just a second. All right, let me look here. I'll tell you what's moving the most. Pool party. All right, so pool party's number one, right? Probably because it's also $18. Go grab that. That's a no-brainer, and it's fantastic to blend. So good. Sunday morning is right behind that. So Sunday morning, that's came out. When did Sunday morning come out? That's not been out too terribly long. I want to say maybe like January, maybe. Warm Milk and Honey was a great throwback. That has a gorgeous fragrance to it. That has been a while since it's been around. So if you're looking for something that has kind of a gourmand feel to it, that's a great fragrance to mix with. Goody Goody Gumdrop, bright fragrance. Sounds Christmassy, but actually has a nice fruity fragrance to it. Scentflirt subscription, what? You definitely need to do that. That's definitely a must. Let's see what else we got here. Sunkissed Carton. Okay, that's a good one too. Yes. Oh, Sugar Buzz, yeah. Sugarberry Harvest. A lot of these. Sunny Citrus is really pretty. Warm White Sands, another great one. Cotton and Peony. There's some really, really great ones on here. But number one is the Pool Party, probably because it's $18. So, but that's a good fragrance. That's one that, Pool Party is one that you could definitely take and mix in a little bit of. I throw in some blue banana and aloe to that. Maybe a little bit of pink pineapple to that. Have a poolside, fiesta. I don't know what we would call it. Be fantastic. So, all right. What other questions do we have? Do simmering lights and simmer pots have the same ability to fill the space? Yes. The answer to that is yes. It's just personal preference on which one that you like better. I happen to have an actual simmering light here that I will show you. Let me see here. I might have to flip it on. I think I need to turn it on. So let me run over and flip. If you guys want to see it on, because that's probably, you definitely need to see it on. I forgot to turn it on. All right. You guys want to see this on? Midnight Blooms. This is a simmering light here. Heats with a light bulb. Okay. And then your dish is going to hold your sprinkles. Absolutely stunning light. Absolutely. It does match my shirt a little bit. This is such a gorgeous, well, thank you, Tasha. This is a gorgeous simmering light. One of the prettiest ones. Came out on PZTV. Super, super good. If anyone wants to see it on, I can go grab a remote. $18 for a carton, Pink Zebra. I'm just saying. I know. Craziness. If you want to see it, I will go get it. Just let me know if anyone wants to see it. But very, very pretty. It's got poppy flowers all the way around. Very, very happy. Just a gorgeous simmering light all the way around. So definitely just grabbed Pool Party. Heck yeah, why not? I'm just saying, yes, very fun. Pool Party's one, like I said, it's not, it's a nice fragrance by itself, but it's one that is so pretty to mix with. If you're looking to mix something tropical or whatever it is. All right, what else do I need to tell y'all? So definitely Scentflirt value was there. It hit every single time. It is, Kayla. It's so pretty in person. Definitely. You're a newbie since last night. Well, welcome, Victoria. Good to have you today. I love this. This is so fun. All right. So Midnight Ice Air Care, definitely a favorite of mine. Really excited for this one. Okay. Royal Rouge, stay tuned. Okay. It's coming back, my friends, and I will be loud when it does. This is the most beautiful elevated fragrance ever. All right, any more questions? Who's taking the leap and joining Scentflirt today? I already have one. I do. I love it all. Definitely. Yes, it is really pretty. It is. Yes. Hopefully y'all are going to join it up. It definitely is a great, Brandy, awesome. You're going to love it. You're going to love it so much. It's going to, if you did the 6 month today, about $37, give or take, you lock in your discount and you get your simmer pot, your beautiful pink waves. So great stuff. You joined yesterday? Awesome, KG. Welcome. All right, my friends. So I will be live later, but I do have a surprise, a big surprise. If you are going to be around tonight, okay, at 5 o'clock, I have the ever so incredible Laura Lee that is going to be joining you. So she's going to be doing some live blends. She's going to do some live just an interaction. She's going to ask you can ask her some questions. She's going to do all of the things, and she's really excited to join us. So definitely tune in tomorrow or tonight. That's at 5 p.m. Central. She will be live. Super excited for that. Love us some Laura Lee here. So definitely tune in. I will be a little bit behind the scenes. But if you are out and you're going to be on, definitely stick around. Yes, 5 p.m. Central. Miss Laura Lee will be live. So definitely good stuff. All right, my friends. I want to thank you for being the best part of my day. Love you guys so much, and I will see you later. Go grab a Scentflirt, go grab some cartons, come back at 5. There's your layout for the rest of the day, okay? We'll see you soon. Bye, friends.